Okay, they're heading back.
We climb evermore. I got to look out for a power cell type thing. Oh, hello, Cave Wall. You actually gonna watch a little bit? You miscalculated? It's only an hour later than normal. As far as when I would normally stream. Okay. Also, once I get the power cell thing from this place, because it should be taking me to Gaia Prime, I'll be able to get the one armor.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate
I'm
humans.
not a mathematician. Crap. That was a miscalculation. Alright. Let's not do that again. Sound like a plan? That doesn't even lead anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful. Woo, made it. Oh good, it's exactly what I thought it was. Thanks for being unnecessarily dramatic, game. That's the place to let me go. There we go.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Lady, what the fuck are you talking about? Stalkers in the open and watchers on the other side? Oh. Okay. So here's still fuckers and a bunch of watchers. Anywhere to hide? Problem is, I can see the stalker mines. And I can see a stalker sitting right there. But unfortunately these assholes can go invisible on me. So I don't know where every single last one of them is. Stalker, yes. Man, they really don't give a fuck. Do I know what you are? You are a person. Yeah. Hydraulic master? Oh, now that stalker sees me. Man, I wish I had like a binocular type thing. Oh, handy that would have been.
Can't be too prepared.
Wasn't that kind of manic? He noticed, but then he didn't do anything about it. Go murder your friends. That one's mine? Yeah, he's got the blue stuff. That isn't me he notices, right?
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
There's gotta be something here. There's way too much open space for this much nothing.
Out here. Saving these for the trail.
Ravager, Linhawk. Oh crap, what did I just get the attention of? scavenger. It's time to come serve a new person. Go fuck shit up.
Must be a Glinthawk. A flying scavenger.
Stop annoying mine. Oh, where'd you come from? No! Fuck off! Oh good, he's not dead yet. He still got his little machine
Not too
turret
much
thing.
already.
Man, having one of those on my side makes things way easier.
Never know when I might need these.
Easy, easy peasy. I forgot those were a thing! Oh god, I forgot those were a thing, I forgot those were a thing, I forgot those were a thing!
Correct.
You sure I have to kill it? You sure I can't run for dear life? I forgot that thing was even a thing that existed. I forgot there was flying shit bigger than the goddamn Glinthawks. Let me get a good scan of you. Well, I've already had to fight one before, although I think it fucked off, so maybe I didn't kill it. Damn it! Fuck you! have so much shit on you! I don't even know where to begin taking this crap off! Holy crap! No, I'm in a really bad place! Higher damage at 3 with 3 arrows. Oh, did he really take him off?
Makes this a little easier.
Boom! That took some of those components off. Run away again! One of them stuck, but it's not what I hoped it would. No! No! I got stuck on a fucking tree! Big components are really hard to get rid of. Uh-oh. How the fuck am I supposed to dodge that thing? Maybe I gotta shoot the fucker in the chest before it lets one of those charged ones off. Uh-oh. Run. Maybe I don't gotta fight him.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Speaking of which, why can't I take over one of the flying things as like a flying mount? That would have been nice for like a later game. Oh, what you mean running away, not dealing with big ass bird thing? I wasn't doing any damage to it, and it was too fucking hard taking its components off because that damn thing keeps moving. I'm sure it's still gonna be out there, and I'll have to deal with it eventually. You didn't kill the small bird. Small bird!
This is
Small.
exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Go back and fuck you. This is a video game. I might very well be able to run away from my fucking problems.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage...
Because it upgrades
how
itself?
could it be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me?
Mind your
Work, I
footing.
guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Gotta keep my eyes open for any possible place where that last power cell thing might be hiding. Which could be fucking anywhere. Man, this looks like a place the giant hawk thing could actually get to. So I'm not overly comfortable with this. Not even a little bit. What? Just wait. Oh fuck, did the giant hawk thing do come back? Oh man, I hope not. Are you it? Ah, the power cell.
A fifth power cell. They must fit somewhere.
And there's only the 5 that I don't gotta worry about. We'll do this, and then we can go get the armor. Hooray! Maybe something worse than the giant hawk. What the f is worse than the giant hawk that wants to eat me for supper?
Guess that's my way across.
That's not exactly what I meant to do.
It's
Remember the
held like this for 19 years.
No, I forgot about the giant worm.
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Something worse than the giant worm? Great. I don't have a whole lot with restorative items. I don't even think I got enough stuff to start crafting any. Should have stopped by somewhere and yeah. Yep. I really should have stopped by somewhere and bought a bunch of potions, and I didn't do that.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Maybe there ain't something in there. Oh great, so now you're just gonna fuck with me, period. Yay!
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Still nowhere near as remotely sad as East dying, as Asara dying in Valkyrie Chronicles. That's still like one of the fucking saddest things I have seen in the video game so far.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
I don't know if I want to play a really sad game. Sadness is not an emotion I like to experience.
I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives.
Is that dragon cancer thing?
Keep up with you. Live up
Did I
to
keep
you.
refusing to watch
I don't know. Maybe if I hadn't taken the
anyone
postdoc
play
in Joburg,
ever? Because I know how fucking sad it's gonna be and I don't want to feel that sad.
I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one.
Yeah, see, there's a reason I haven't even watched anyone play that game for the fucking reasons that I do not want to feel super sad.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard flying. May I seek outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
And this one I didn't actually get a chance to hear.
Hell, Liz. I know.
I don't want to hear anything with Ted Faro. He started the whole fucking mess.
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home.
I didn't know. It's probably something. At least he's not evil, and he does apologize after he does one of those no emotion points. He's actually apologized in the game like 2-3 times now for fucking acting like that. So he's not an evil douchebag. He can just be a bit of an ass sometimes. Zero Dawn is back. Or maybe he's not evil yet. I suppose it's a possibility, but I don't think it's a very high chance of him ever becoming evil.
There's another section at the back.
I don't know if I'd use the term good or
like
not yet, though.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Loud noise. That's a loud noise. Of course, that might just be the structural damage. Groaning and moaning, about to fall over.
I've been taking a hard look at the project.
Oh, fuck is Ted Farrow again?
In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure.
Ah!
Addition. By subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
That was unexpected.
What?
Gaia wouldn't have killed them. So why are these corpses
When I
in this
opened the
room?
hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
They got locked in? And then... What the fuck?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but
What the fuck
I
did
need you
you
to
do?
listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease.
You
Our disease?
fucking
No.
idiot.
We
You
can't.
caused Apollo to
And
fail.
It's not too late. If we're
Humanity
willing
could have been
to
so much more
sacrifice-
ready to deal with this
doesn't need
problem
to
when
be
it
like
cropped
this.
up.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Getting rid of all that knowledge means they can make every single last mistake we've ever made throughout fucking history. That shit's important. You can't just start wiping away history and knowledge. Ah, you fucking moron. God damn it, I hate Pharaoh even more.
He killed them.
And he murdered them.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
God damn it, Pharaoh, you fucking retard.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Such a fucking idiot. I'm going to pop. Does that mean explode with anger? Or like you're gonna go get a soda? Yep. What kind of an answer is that? That was an either or question. Just a simple yes doesn't answer which one it was. Oh shit.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
That'd be really fucking cool if it did, though. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Oh. Is there like another way around before I just do this jumping thing like an idiot? After I play Need for Speed. Oh yeah, I got Need for Speed Rivals now. Can I drop? Yeah, I can drop. Ow. Maybe I could use that cable to get down, but I was far too paranoid to do it. I didn't know that the cable was gonna let me grab or not. Whoops. Wrong way.
You're here.
For a moment,
Oh, it's about to happen?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered
What?
from an ancient
You didn't say anything.
as yours
Not that I
was
know
so
of.
many years ago. In my case,
Oh, what? Is it about
the
to
device
happen
was
thing?
heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you.
He has a lot of glowy glows.
Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades. You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine? Divine timeline. Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sultan's reign. Divine Karja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you.
Oh, what, the black dude?
You're obviously very powerful.
I don't know.
But you're not going
Kameya's Mora is,
Titan flame.
definitely not, definitely really bad.
Karja. Now that's more like it. Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been
Yeah, he is.
Quantum processing. Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Fearless. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Learning knowledge.
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay!
Stay your ground. Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Wasn't Hermaeus more a Daedric Lord period though, not ever immortal?
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike.
Also,
After what
Mayor's more
happened
like
with
tricking the
Val,
fuck out of
I
people.
know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Whoa, leveled up. Recovered a powerful weapon. How can I recover it if I was given it? Silence Lance. Ooh, yay. That's a hell of an upgrade. Oh, that's right. Skills. Here we go. Oh, that actually would make a lot more sense. Go to the Palace of the Sun. No, video game. I will not do such a thing. I will not go to the Palace of the Sun yet. Gotta go get a thing. Master Mandu? What? Damn it, wrong button. That's not what I meant to do. I'm so glad I got that infinite fast travel thing. Come on, confirm fast travel. We gotta go get ourselves some armor. Sometimes loading takes forever.
Snow will clear soon. Like breath on the air.
Hey, shop. You know what you could do that's extremely useful to me? PC Master Race? Feels like that sometimes. Oh wait, that's right. They also have stuff that I don't necessarily need. There, we got health stuff again. Huzzah!
I wonder what's down here.
Don't want to die. Dying would suck.
It's beautiful in its way. This isn't a cave. It's a ruin. A holographic interface. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get these to work. There. Fits. I just need to slot in one of these too. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
Oh.
Maybe there's some more information nearby. Looks like each dial has 4 positions.
Doesn't make any sense. Those can't all be correct. Because all of them turn that way. There's only 4 positions for each one, unless... What? Maybe roughly. Yeah, that might be. Okay. No, wait, actually...
Maybe if I
would
get
be
each dial
here.
in the right position.
0 would actually be up top. Would that be where? Hard to say with 15. 18 after 12, another 6. You would be dead on this way. Well, it's obviously not right. Be here instead. It's really hard to say because these things only have 4 positions, but it's only giving me the... Unless there's something I'm looking for those time spots. But I kind of doubt it. No, there's a whole bunch here. Why did the Don thing come? What? Oh. When we turn to things? Nothing made a noise. Those tines are obviously related to something.
Red light.
Huh?
I'm not getting in.
Unless it actually wants it done from this way? I don't fucking know, maybe. Not the way I'm gonna turn it. Nope. This obviously means something, but what the fuck does it mean? Those numbers are obviously important. Yeah, for requires sentence for nearby hololocks. But the numbers it gives don't seem to make any fucking sense. Well, so far it's done left or right, so we'll put the 3 I know back. But then 18 is facing this way. But those middle two... 21. Oh, wait a minute. They'd both be facing the same direction, I think. No. No. Oh, fucking hell. These two numbers don't make... Why are they 3 apart all the time? Up, right, down, left. There's 4 of them. That's not the one I was at. Oh, wait, right. For the love of piss, stop that.
Did it. Now to check the door.
How the fuck did that make any sense? Whatever.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
Must be bad to imagine a clock in my head or some other clue that I was supposed to have, and those numbers weren't directly meaning where the fuck they were supposed to be pointed. That's why Google exists. Yeah, thank God Google exists. So that's the armor, huh? Oh, gotta go to the other side. After I open up this loot thing. Already did, never mind.
Just need to install these power cells. That should do it. Only 2 more.
Please don't be time again.
Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. He's all powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Oh my god. It's just degrees. Thank fucking Christ. Like, is that how much I'm supposed to turn, or like what they need to be facing? As your mother had or similar. Ooh, that's a good point. 90 degrees. 270. That's 90 away from 360. I'm just not gonna turn the middle one. 450. Yeah, it's 60 on though. That's 420. Ugh, fuck. Oh, I hate this thing. 360 plus 360 is a hell of a lot more than that. It's like 720, I think. But if you take 60 away from 720, that's 700. 700 minus 40. 660. What is it, 30 off? So is it not degrees then? Is it something else? Whoops. Right, left, up, right, left. Okay. I was about ready to just try shit. Like, the first 3 made sense, but then, so it had to have been degrees, but then the numbers went weird
Let's
after
have a look at that armor inside.
360 by the looks of things. Whatever.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
You know what sentence you love? What sentence do you love? Oh, look at that. Here's a blue shield there now. Oh, God. It is a fun thing to say. got about 40 minutes left. Let's start taking out a certain bad person. It is something. This is sometimes I surprise myself. That's not the right thing I wanted to do. However, that was awesome. Oh, we got the best armor now, and apparently the best melee weapon, I guess. That was a bit weird. I wasn't expecting the melee weapon upgrade. It's nice. Nice though. But now I can get hit extra amount of times. Oh ho ho ho. Why is the best weapon melee? She's half a Viking. Only half a Viking, huh? That's still pretty intimidating.
The Hunter's Lodge admits women and savages now. Does tradition mean nothing anymore?
Is really the first thing I hear when getting to this city someone bitching? I got a heavy rope. I might have been able to get that hawk to stay on the ground now that I think about it.
The Asalam has gone too far this time.
How wager Aaron was behind Duvall's extradition? Asalam stick together after all.
Triangle with a talk button.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the
Oh
western
yeah,
ridge.
she is just
They can
going,
be
isn't
seen
she?
to protect the Meridian and the light where the Spire rests.
Aloy.
That just occurred to me. She's just randomly glowing and no one's questioning it.
Apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Woo! Talk to Blameless. What?
Don't mind the work. Better than worrying about my next move.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses of the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city
Kingdom.
guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Owen Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Visit both defense sites optional.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Check out these wares. Would you like to buy something today?
Sleep is for the weekend video games.
Find goods for a fair.
I'm gonna visit the defense sites because I'm curious to see what these Oseram cannon things look like.
And the Karja in shadow.
Get to safety. The battle begins.
God, that elevator. It took you so long. What is faster than fast travel? Yeah, for short distances I've been moving, it is faster than fast traveling.
That's right. Hold a bit. Don't forget to stock up before you're... Come take...
My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Some Osram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Woo, that's one defense thing done, maybe not quite.
Don't let your guard down.
Am I missing something?
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines.
You can only feed.
Demons, spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
She is crazy high.
More of me. Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Do all Osram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
What nearby pile?
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
That was fun. On to the next thing.
Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja Butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop
fruit.
You have my word.
Your word means a lot.
The only gun I've known to shoot fruit in most video games I've played is goddamn Wampa Bazooka from Crash Bandicoot. Shooting freaking Wampa food at people to kill them.
I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
It was glorious. Is that the Spire? How the little fuck do I get up there? Going this way, I guess. Boy, you couldn't resist, could ya? One thing, huh?
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Karja in their frilled armor look like...
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
They're counting us as an AI. Waiting for that one creepy fuck to show up.
So who are these guys? They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It
It's
means
when the
the
moon
end
gets in
of the
front
world
of the
as you know
sun,
it.
idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. There used to be cards. Cards are always yammering about sun and
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
Well, that's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Aaron. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
I keep waiting to, like, see that one murdery bandit killer person. I keep waiting for him to show up. 'Cause I keep thinking he's going to. Simply given the type of person he is. It's nothing new. I've seen that stuff happen in history. People who really hate each other can unite if there's a big enough threat. I mean, think about it. Before the World Wars, did you really imagine so many nations banding together? Especially, you know, World War II when Nazi Germany was a thing. Quite a few of those nations don't get along normally. Oh, World War I was a bit faster. World War II was slow as fuck. Mostly because a whole bunch of nations didn't want to go to war. Not that I can blame them, they just got through one fucking hell of a mess not too long ago. Well, you know, when the threat goes from evil bastard that wants to take over the world to evil bastard that wants to destroy the world, it's kind of a significant difference. And, you know, they don't band together, everyone dead. It's fucking everybody.
They just completely lose Derval and transport to Mainspring.
And maybe I just played one too many games where people had to band together despite the differences, or they were all gonna fucking die.
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Well, you know, us non-Vikings have to find other ways around situations. Oh man, I only got about 10 minutes left.
Take a look at
You know, this actually might be a good place to start. I didn't realize there's only about 10 minutes left before our stream ends. We did a whole bunch of riding around, we did some awesome stuff. And if I'm correct, I guess that means the next time we play this game will probably be the finale where we save the world. And I might stream it again sometime this week if I have time. We'll see. God, who man will saves. What? They'll come with... Ooh, what? If that's true, I will freaking go hunt down the worm and that giant bird. Or will they? Ah, you're fucking doing that again. Well, I guess we'll find out. The shit becomes insanely hard. I probably should go fight that worm at some point. Just to say I tried. Goodbye and see you all next time.